what role does, being proud of your work play in sabotaging it, or just choosing like, well, gosh, now like expectations are getting beyond what I initially had, which was we were just going to sit down and talk about this. There was sort of low stakes, whatever.
Well, so it's interesting because I think like what you were just getting at there is like almost a side effect of being true and honest to the moment is that we're humans and what we're interested in is going to change.
Oh, buddy, don't I know it?
What we do with our, just everything, the energy that is around us is going to change. The circumstances are going to change. All of that is in a constant state of change.
Yeah.
And by being so true to the moment, when you're putting something together, maybe, and I'm not sure if this is true, this is just something I'm just kind of thinking about, but maybe that sabotages, like, we've built this thing and it was 10 episodes on a particular feeling.
Yeah.
Both of us had a particular stage of energy that we were in at that point. And now we took a little time away and we went from like kind of moving away from that to like a brand new mode of existence in a way where it's like the things we're interested in have shifted and then reshifted. It's like we're completely like a full sea change away from that original.
And we've kind of, I don't want to say solved, but we've sort of like figured out some stuff through the 10 episodes, right? Like you kind of like, I kind of feel like I've got a better understanding of art and commerce. I've got a better understanding of,
and this isn't to say we've like figured out art and commerce.
No, but you're just not in as much turmoil or you're
right. You figure out a way to exist with it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I feel like a lot of my like just modality as a human has evolved over the last 6 months.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of it is like when you create something and then you look at it and you build your expectations off of that, then you're like, I'm not really interested in that anymore.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, we're still interested in creating work. Obviously, we're still interested in like the conflicts of art and commerce and things like that. But, there are certain things that we feel really strongly about at one point in time. And then over time that changes. And that's, that to me is always the hallmark of great work is that you can go back and smile at it and take something away from it. Not that you're taking away answers, but you're taking something away from it even after time has passed and you've moved through zones. And I'm not saying that that isn't how I feel when I go back and I watch those episodes, but it is just like now, we've done this. Now we're staring into this great wilderness.
Yeah. And
we're like, where do we go next?
Right.
And I think that's part of the fear. And that's part of my fear on a lot of projects. And, it's got to be something that I'm interested in.
Yep.
Or else, it's like, I'm not interested in making video essays about something. I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah.
Like I've got so many things vying for my time. It's like, I'm not going to sit and do something a quarter of a way because I've built an expectation for myself.
It had been a golden afternoon, and I remember having the familiar conviction that life was beginning over again with the sunrise.